Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm in my room in Arizona because that's where I'm going to be for the holiday times until like mid-January, just because I don't start school until the end of January. And you know, as we get close to the year ending, I went through my makeup one more time. I tend to do this every now and then, but because I haven't been buying much and I've been slowly like getting rid of things that haven't been working for me, I don't have that much to declutter, but I did find some things that, and I think it's time for them to go. Now I am gonna forewarn you, it's only lip products and eyeshadows, just because everything else I think I've already like given enough stuff away to the point that I'm happy with. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the things that I'm decluttering. So the first thing I'm going to start out is with eyeshadows, and these are all like individuals. They used to be part of a palette before. I have depotted a bunch of palettes just to fit into a big one, just to have less like physical palettes and just have them all in one curated space. That way I don't have to bring several of them. I could just bring one of them and call it a day. So I do have them in like this little napkin because I am planning on giving these to my mom if she wants them. Probably will order like a separate like a little magnetic quad for her to put them in, since I only have the one that I use and have a lot of palettes in. So yeah, first things first is this Makeup Forever just purple eyeshadow. I stupidly got rid of like the individual packaging, but it wasn't like real packaging, it was just plastic one, thinking I was going to use this. I have never really used this. I really wanted like a purple eyeshadow like palette, and I didn't have one when I bought this, but soon after this I got like the Viseart Amethyst like little palette, and I just prefer using that one more than reaching for this one. It has a shade very similar to this, so I am going to offer this to my mom, since again I'm not using it. I've only like used it once, maybe twice in the years that I've had it, so I'm gonna pass that along to her if she wants it. I'm also getting rid of, this is from the Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette, and this is like the blue green, what does she call it? They're pigments, they're pressed pigments, but this looks like the blue green brown blue brown pigment from MAC that she got the inspiration from, and it's really pretty, but I just don't wear these shades on a daily basis, and I think it might suit my mom more for like a one shadow look, because she does wear a lot darker eyeshadow than I do, and it's just preference wise. So I think this is something that would really like work well for her if she'd like it. It has crumbled before because it is a little bit on the older side, but it still performs very nicely, so it's just repressed, and I'm sure she would actually enjoy that. The next couple of ones are from my Naked 3 palette. I did depot my Naked 3 palette, I want to say early this year, and then just had it in my big magnetic palette, and these are the eyeshadows that I realized I'm just not using. I have a couple of them in that palette that I've hit pan on that do get used constantly, but not these ones, just because again some of them are darker, some of them I have dupes of, and some of them I just prefer different shades, and I'm just know I'm not gonna like come around and use them, so I'm gonna give them to someone if she wants them, someone that appreciates it. And my hair is like still kind of damp, that's why I'm kind of like messing with it, because I can see the frizziness and I just kind of want to fix it. But yes, I don't know all of the names, but I'll just show you piece by piece. I think this is Trick, which is like the gold one. I just have too many golds, and this is like a rosy gold. Again, have too many. She could probably benefit a lot more than I can. I want to say this is like Liar, which is like the real gold, like real pink, but very muted, very dark. Have something that I prefer better too, that's a little bit lighter. This is actually from the original Naked palette. This is Sidecar. It's beautiful. I just don't reach for it because, you know, I'm just a student. I'm not like going to work where I see people all the time. I don't need to be wearing dark eyeshadows. I mean, you could. I'm not saying like you're not supposed to, but I just personally rather not. So this eyeshadow is not getting any use, and it's beautiful, and I think it's something that my mom could like. My only queef with that is like the glitter aspect for it, but if you do your eyeshadow first, you should be fine. I have my dog here and I'm just like watching her because I just love her so much, and I'm just fascinated by like what catches her attention and what doesn't. And then these, unfortunately, I don't know the name of, but they were all like the darker ones. So we have like this color, and the super dark ones, like the two dark ones, like the black and like the gray, I decluttered that with the Naked 3 palette. And then I have another like dark taupey color. So those are all the eyeshadows I am getting rid of. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 eyeshadows out of my collection. I just know how long it takes to finish eyeshadows, and I know what I reach for. I know what I don't. Alright, let's move on to lip products. This one I am going to be passing along to my mom because it's newer, hasn't really been used. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Toffee. She is a lip gloss person, I'm not. And it's just very muted. I think this is something she could get some use out of while it's still fresh, because I'm not going to use it. I have to force myself to use glossy things, and lip products is already like a struggle for me to use, so that's leaving. And then the next of the lip products are going to get tossed. The first one is Blankety by MAC. I don't know why I really have this. This looks horrible on me. I've tried to use it with other lipsticks and it just doesn't. I'm like smelling it to see if it still smells like vanilla. It doesn't. It just doesn't flatter anyone. I'm going to be adding this to my Back to MAC. Unfortunately, I don't even know how I really came into hands with this because I don't ever remember purchasing Blankety. But I'll just Back to MAC it. It's fine. I'm going to be tossing the Urban Decay Rush lipstick. The lipsticks in the color Rush. It was like this packaging that's been discontinued. Now, I bought this because of Meg's Makeup 8, and it is such a beautiful color. I am so sad I have to throw this away, but there is some growth on this. And because I can't tell if it's crystals or if it's mold, I don't even know if like the camera is really going to be picking it up. But there's like some white little crystals at the bottom, and I'm just going to toss it. I have too many lipsticks to like really try to see like what type of growth is this? Like, is it just crystallization or is it mold? And I'm not gonna take my chance. This is old and needs to be tossed. I fortunately do have another lipstick that is similar in color, but this was such a beautiful color that I'm so sad. You know, it's time for it to go. I've learned my lesson about not overbuying makeup, and I am trying to use as much as I can before they go bad, and unfortunately that is the reason why I didn't get to it. Yeah, I didn't get to it, so now I have to throw a lipstick color that I actually loved away because it's not safe for use. I'm also I'm going to throw away ColourPop's Brunch. I've only ever bought ColourPop once, and like nothing's growing on this. It's just not a flattering color. Not a flattering color on my mom either. It's just not. It's not a flattering color in my opinion. I know some people are super into like the bright and pastels. I just personally don't think it's very flattering, but hey, people do whatever. This is one of those lipsticks that make your like teeth look yellow, and also got this back in 2015. Is 4.5 years old at this point, and it's just, you know, for something that I don't reach for because I don't like it, it's time for it to go as well. Last but not least, I'm throwing away my Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lovesick. This was my first liquid lipstick ever. Need I say more? And it's just a little too cool tone pink for me now for me to keep using it. I used to have to like super sheer it out, and that's just too much work. It's also Kat Von D. Don't like her as someone that's starting, as someone that has a career in science and biology. I just don't agree with what she does, and that's just it. Also, it's old. Liquid lipsticks aren't my favorite. I still have 3 liquid lipsticks, technically 4, but it's still 3. 2 are from Kat Von D, but I really do enjoy those colors, and they were newer than this one. So I will be keeping those around, but I'm throwing this one away because this one is older, like I said, and it's a color I don't enjoy as much anymore. But that is everything I am going to be decluttering. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 items are leaving my collection. I know this is kind of like short and sweet, but like I said, like I've been slowly getting rid of things like throughout my empties and other declutters, and I'm just over having so much stuff and not being able to get to it before it goes bad. Or I bought things that I didn't really love. So I've definitely learned my lesson, and I am reaping the consequences of things going bad that I love. But hey, we're learning, and that's what it's all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, I want to say real quick is that I do want to do like a Q&A video, and if you have any questions that you want to leave me or that like you want to know about me, please leave them down below. I'm going to keep advertising this. I'll probably do it around the first couple of days of the new year, so anything related to that or just about me, yeah, just leave them down below, and I can't wait to make that little video. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in my next video.